I'm a bachelor. Wait. Yeah, Take it like I'm Jackie Chan. Straight off the hip, Yosemite Sam. I want them chips like the Pringle Man. My money long like a lifespan. I got it on and no helping hand. Serving and spitting. Benish man. I move like an entrepreneur. So I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour. Cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. Plugged in the game like a cord. Be in the Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward. Cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping. You can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. I'm in, yeah. I'm in business mode. 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 Yeah.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Jazz. For the Los Angeles Lakers, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past to become fuel to create a path to success. Jazz, Lakers. The tip-off coming up right after this. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Adams is out there with Champ, and it's prime time. Then it's Brooks, and it's AI in at the 5 down low. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's Champ. Here's prime time. No good on the 3. George against Adams. Now here's Markkanen. Not a lot of room. Back to George. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Adams outside. Pass to Primetime. Frames the three-pointer. Primetime's got his team on the board to start the game for the Lakers.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, here is George. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Markkanen kicks to George. Pass to Collins from deep. And it's AI with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Poke loose. George with the ball. AI picks him up. Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Both good from the line that time. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field. There's the lob to Markkanen. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Adams running it up the court over George. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. Here's George. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Collin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Lets a floater go. Excellent D there from Markkanen. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Lakers lead by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and a switch here also for Utah. Williams is checked in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's prime time. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 4. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smooth checked in for AI. And it's Hachimura in for change. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Clarkson. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the paint, here's Collins. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Reeves with the screen on Clarkson. Adams wide open. And again, the Lakers no good. And so Sexton will bring it out for Utah. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Utah.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's prime time with 4 seconds on the clock. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Prime time's got 7 points. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Austin Reeves out there with Adams. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Dub, and it's Smooth in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Smooth. That's good. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Just 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. Shot's good by Clarkson.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Pass to Baker. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Williams with the ball. And here's Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Primetime comes in for Dub, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Utah making a change here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Juzang. Clarkson is screen on Hachimura. Juzang, good. Lakers leading by 5. Brooks setting a pick for Adams. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here's Markkanen. Stolen by Brooks. Picked his pocket. Here's Juzang. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Adams. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chance checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Adams. And Utah making a change here. Reeves against George. Here's Primetime. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Here's Champ. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Outside Collins. Right side Sexton. Markkanen finds Collins. Kessler, a screen on Brooks. Brooks against Collins. That shot no good. Nice D from Brooks. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Reeves. Scoreless thus far. There's the triple. Here's Champ, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Markkanen looking it over. Back to Collins. Now the Lakers on the break. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his first points of the game.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Off target from outside. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. And it's prime time missing. Sexton up top. From deep, Collins. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 5. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Utah Jazz.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that's all for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy has been getting it done. His prime time.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
Jazz trail by 5. So on the floor for Utah, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Now, here's George. The tray. And it's AI with the rebound. Here's Champ. Pass to Adams. Here's Champ. To the left wing. Here's Primetime. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
now. Here's George. Collins lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got the first field goal of the second half for Utah.
Such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And here is Adams following Colin Sexton's three. Back to Adams. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Casuar's screen on Brooks. Markkanen against Brooks for the tie. Markkanen can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. AI, a putback. AI on the follow.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
George against Adams. The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Collins kicks to Markkanen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Markkanen's got 5 points so far. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Jazz trail by 4. George looking over the floor. Collins passes to George. Collins setting the pick for George. Offline with his 3.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Brooks outside. Shoots over Markkanen. Nice shot by Brooks. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Outside, Sexton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Brooks. Utah also making some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Keontae George.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Collins. Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sexton's got 7.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Collins. And a wide open look for AI. Here's Primetime. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He misses the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smooth checked in for AI. Hachimura comes in for Champ. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. No luck that time either. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Baker's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smooth's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Adams against Clarkson. Here's Juzang for the lead. Another miss by Utah. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Adams. Second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got 7 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Time is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Brooks. And it's Smooth in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's tipped. Now Reeves. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Primetime. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Juzang. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Brooks with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Utah trailing here. to Juzang. Here's Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Utah. They set the pick. Clarkson finds Eubanks. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Up high to stop the...
Give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Your Laker girl.
With some changes. AI is checked in for Smooth, and it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. And Utah with a change here, too. Markkanen's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Pass to Sensabaugh. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. AI's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Markkanen.
Now, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Brooks. AI outside. Here's Primetime. Clock at 6. And the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Juzang. Clarkson outside. On the high post. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brooks finds Russell. AI sets a screen for Russell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Clarkson. High shot from 10 feet out.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Los Angeles with some changes. Champ comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Adams in for Russell. Primetime, the pass to AI. Here he goes. That one goes in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jazz trail by 7 to the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Missed it, even after all those chances. Pass to Champ. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Collins. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Primetime. Fires from the line. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Champ.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Here's prime time. So the wing on the left. Here's Champ. Hands it from downtown. Champ's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Down low. No block shot. Bank shot. No good. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's the line for 2, number 0.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That'll push the lead to double digits. And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 10. Sexton for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
His 4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 23, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Sexton finds Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Adams outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Primetime.